And what's good, everybody? Welcome back in here once again to Behind the Arc Basketball. Appreciate you guys for dropping by, being a part here this stream tonight. As hopefully we have another great game going down here for college hoops for tonight between these two teams. This one, with number 4 ranked Ohio State, they are on the road taking on Michigan State for this matchup here. This one is at East Lansing, at the home of Sparty for this matchup, guys. See, we got out on the channel here. Ethan back in the stream here. Mr. Ganja, welcome on back here to Sports Expert, getting ready for his Buckeyes in this game. Glad to have you back here, bud. Nag, welcome on the stream here. He's glad about the Michigan dub in the last one. Goody, welcome to the stream here once again, man. Yeah, Santa Clara gave it a fight up against Gonzaga today. Bradley, welcome back in here, man. Wow, Belmont able to crawl back into a little bit. They were down by like 20 plus, and now it's a 12-point game. We'll see if they can crawl back into it even more in this one. But hopefully a great matchup. Michigan State going in the white jerseys for this matchup here. And Ohio State heading into this one. 4th in the nation for the Buckeyes this season. Coming off a tight loss against Michigan back on Sunday. By the way, Illinois still playing Nebraska. Trying to finish up that game. Illinois leading 84-67 in the final minute. Did I hear Louisville picked up transfer Matt Cross from Miami? Didn't hear that. It's a good pickup right there, man. That's too bad for Miami. Delaware back in the house here. D. Wade, welcome back in here again, man. Landon, welcome back in the stream here, bud. Do I think Drake makes the tournament? I'm going to go no. I feel like the Missouri Valley just randomly, like last year with Northern Iowa, when they got bounced out in the quarterfinals, some random team is going to beat them in the quarterfinals of the Missouri Valley tournament, for my prediction here. And they will not make it in because there's going to be multiple bid stealers working their way up to Selection Sunday with some random teams, I bet you, that wins their conference championship. It could be from, say, like, the SEC or the Big East. You honestly don't even know. It's random. It could be from the American, too. It could be from the American that some team steals a bid, like a Memphis or something like that, out of nowhere. Wichita State currently in the bracket, or it could be an SMU. Yeah, no Desumu either, and looked good today for Illinois. They're going to close out with a W. So we get tipped off in just a moment now. Ohio State going in the black uniforms for this one, with the red numbers, red letters. As we get ready to tip this one off, Buckeyes go right to left in the court. They control the tip as they have it first right now. As we start off in this game in the first half. Ohio State top of the key. E.J. Liddell moves it over. They have it at the left wing perimeter. Justin Arns passes over to Dwayne Washington. Back outside once again. At the free throw circle, they'll take a jumper. They missed it. Hit the front rim, rebound by the Michigan State Spartans. Basketball first here for MSU. Passes inside and puts it up in good. Off the backboard, good for 2. They're able to get possession. Joyous Marble puts it up and in for 2. So first possession transition looked good for Sparty here. Second possession now. As Ohio State will drive inside. Good for 2 right there with a layup up and in off the backboard by Dwayne Washington. He scored a career high 30 points for him against Michigan back on Sunday. Yep, I guess you guys are not happy about that. About Drake for me. Left corner 3. And it's good. Drills it by Michigan State. Yes, Missouri can make the tournament. I'm taking a long shot on Drake saying no, though. Even though they have so many wins and barely any losses. Even though that's happened so far. Bounce passes, they will back their way underneath, and that's no good off the mark. Because what happens in the Missouri Valley, say if Loyola Chicago gets eliminated, say if Drake gets eliminated, and a random other team's going to make it in, I don't see it as a 3-bid league. That's the thing. 5-4 to score. Ohio State good in the post, good for 2. 18-18 left to go. Michigan State left baseline dribble. No good, missed it off the backboard by Joshua Langford. Buckeyes get the basketball. Ohio State has it here in the post, and they're going to get called for the push-off offensive foul. Yep, Landon's going to root for Kentucky here, since his team isn't going to make it, most likely. So since Iowa lost West Virginia 7 or 6, I put them at 7 right now. So dropping back behind them, yeah. So it's going to be Iowa and then Oklahoma, Alabama. 2 minutes through, 18 minutes left to go. Michigan State has it here. Top of the key, Aaron Henry. Passes over, ball into the hands of Joshua Langford. Jumper missed it off the back iron. Buckeyes grab the rebound. Ohio State will take this one past half court with Dwayne Washington. He will drive inside and attacks the lane. Good for 2 up and in off the backboard. So Buckeyes on in front by 1. Michigan State possesses it. Gabe Brown bounce pass at the right elbow for the Spartans. Aaron Henry backs his way. He gets contacted. That's going to be a foul. E.J. Liddell picks up the personal foul. Clock will stop with 17:24 left to go. So 2 free throws coming up here by Michigan State at the line so far. Or no, they're going to say actually it's, wow, it wasn't in a shooting motion. So they said the foul was called on before he was in a shooting motion. So instead, they're going to go inbound. They give it up. Good for 2 anyway by Michigan State. They hit in the key. So 7-6 now to score. Approaching 17 left to go. That looked like a shooting foul. Buckeyes have it. Pass out on top. They move it over into the interior here. Back in their way, E.J. Liddell. He will put one up. No good. And tipped in the key, and it's going to get rebounded right back over to Michigan State. Pass up ahead of the pack. All leads to a big throwdown. Aaron Henry right there off the outlet pass ahead of the pack, and he throws it down with a big slam jam, and Michigan State by 3. Buckeyes possession. Justice suing at the right wing perimeter. Passes over top of the key, Musa Jallo. Back out to Dwayne Washington. They'll put the ball now into the hands here of E.J. Liddell. He dribbles towards his right. Liddell hands it off to Washington. Dwayne Washington turns the corner. Tries to float up a shot, but gets stripped of the basketball. Here goes Michigan State to get numbers in transition. The Spartans drive inside with another layup. Good for 2. Aaron Henry puts it up and in with the right hand. Good for 2 in transition. Sparty looking good. 4 minutes through, 11-6. Ohio State now going to slow down the ball. Dwayne Washington dribbles towards his right. He'll jack up a 3. Got it. Splash from the perimeter by Dwayne Washington Jr. Coming off a career-high 30 back on Sunday against Michigan. Michigan State now with the ball. They have it top of the key. A.J. Hoggard passes back outside to Gabe Brown. Moves at the top once again. Ball in the hands of Joshua Langford. Passes over to Gabe Brown. Brown dumps it off to Marble. Butterfingers lost it though. Turnover. And Ohio State will get the steal. Do we want win for the Nuggets if they win tonight? Let's see here. Who they got tonight? They're taking Washington. I'll take Denver in that one. So I will take Denver in that game over Washington tonight. And a timeout taken up the court here. 11-9 to score. As we will go in our first timeout of the game here with around 15 minutes left to go. Alright, so right now we're on the timeout. If you guys are new in the stream, first timer here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate it all for dropping by, being a part here tonight and behind your basketball. I cover basketball action here, play-by-play, college basketball games, NBA games as well on the channel. Michigan State starts out in this one, forcing 2 Buckeyes turnovers, and also a couple big buckets in transition for them. Houston defeated Western Kentucky. 81-57. The score there for Houston. What does Denver need to be in? 6th place here. I'll bring up the standings and see. So Denver's in 7, 17-14. So they're half a game behind San Antonio. So basically, they would need a San Antonio loss to put them into the 6th place in the West. So they would need San Antonio to lose. San Antonio is off tonight. San Antonio does actually, they don't play a game until the 27th against the Pelicans, so they don't play another game until Saturday. All right, couple updates for you guys. Illinois beat Nebraska 86-70. Crusher for Western Kentucky. They lost by a bunch against Houston by 24. 81-57 the final. So Western Kentucky's basically gonna have to win Conference USA to get to the tournament as an automatic qualifier. Gonzaga, it was a fight, but Gonzaga able to beat Santa Clara 89-75. They play the Pelicans on Saturday for the Spurs. Wow, UCLA crushing Utah 60-39 in Belmont. They got it to a 12-point game, but still in the second half, though, they're trailing by 14 now against Eastern Kentucky, 59-45. Welcome back, Brian, onto the stream here. Michigan State thinks they're good, just wait. As Brian here, a Maryland fan until they take on Maryland. Football boy, good evening out there. Welcome onto the stream here, bud. I cover play-by-play basketball games, college basketball games, also NBA games if you guys are new on the stream. Do I know what channel? I'll see what channel it's on. It's a regional game. I know that. Yeah, it's gotta be a regional game. So Spurs Pelicans is at 8 o'clock. It actually doesn't say the TV channel. It probably has it over in the schedule of the team page though. 15 minutes left to go. Back into action now. Ohio State gonna drive inside. That's good for the bucket. Up and in off the backboard by the Buckeyes. They tie it up at 11. They get fouled as well, so they will go to the line and shoot one with Zed Key. Ryan, happy about the dub there, my Michigan here. Welcome to the stream, Tyler. Appreciate it, bud, for dropping them by. I hear you, man. Man, it's been just a wacky season. Fricho, no good, hit the front rim, rebound back to Ohio State, had to get stripped away. MSU with a steal, as they will take it a distance, lays it up and in for 2. What's good, Connor? Welcome to the stream, man. Michigan State up by 2 here. 14:50 remaining. Ian, welcome to the stream. Ohio State now with the basketball, top of the key. CJ Walker moves it out to the right wing, back on the top to Jallo. Jallo hands it off here to Dwayne Washington. Dwayne Washington dribbles, drives inside with the left hand, puts it up and in, good for 2. As this game's tied up 13 even right now. Probably because they're coming off the victory over Illinois. So, Michigan State already winners against Illinois. They have another top 5 team, another quality victory they can get. Open 3. Hit the front rim. They do get the offensive rebound by Kithier. Going to pass it back outside for the Spartans to keep it alive. 14 minutes left to go first half. Michigan State has the ball now. At the free throw circle. They move it back over to the left wing. Michigan State spin move with a dribble by Aaron Henry. He floats one up in the key, and that is good for 2 more by MSU. So Aaron Henry, he has got 9 out of the 15 so far. Ohio State possesses the ball. Buckeyes have it, top of the key. It is Zed Key. He dribbles towards his left, hands it off to Dwayne Washington, and that will be a turnover. It's by Ohio State, and Michigan State going to have it. Yeah, the Kings losing to the Knicks. Ouch. Knicks actually been a shocking team this year. Knicks leading 101-94. Joris Randle with a double-double. Jerry, welcome to the stream here, taking Ohio State. Steve, welcome to the stream once again, man. Appreciate Bud for dropping them by. Yeah, Michigan State looking good so far. 15-13 they lead. They also get the basketball here. Aaron Henry has it. Moves over top of the key for Sparty. They will dribble towards their right. They pass over to the right, elbow ball into the hands of Joshua Langford. Langford puts into the hands here in the post of Kithier. He backs his way inside, kicks it back outside, shoots the left wing three by MSU, and they missed a three-point shot by Langford. They're able to get the offensive rebound back, though. Kithier back out to the top of the key. Rocket Watch dribble drive in there. Floats one up, no good. Over the rim, rebound back to the Buckeyes. 13 minutes left to go. Ohio State has the basketball. They move it over left wing. Passes inside now. Zed Key backs his way and Kithier underneath. Key, turnaround jumper, got it. Good for two, and Zed Key delivers in the key. 15-15 now the score. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball action, play-by-play, college basketball games, also NBA games and behind-the-arc basketball. Joshua Langford has it for Michigan State. He dribbles to the free throw circle, and that will be a foul. Clock will stop here with 12:33. A reach-in foul picked by Zed Key, as Joshua Langford had dribbled over from the perimeter to the free throw circle and had reached in. Michigan State will get the inbound underneath. It's going to be Joey Hauser, the inbound passer. Hauser passes over to the corner. Ball into the hands here of Rocket Watts. Bounce pass into the hands of Aaron Henry. Feeds it over to Hauser. Hauser backs his way. Shot gets blocked. Able to get it back, though. Joey Hauser moves it back outside. MSU has it. 6 on the shot clock. Rocket Watts will take a three. Missed it off the back iron. No good. Rebound by the Buckeyes. Ohio State has the ball here. Tie game 15 all. They'll take it up the court with Walker and a foul away from the basketball. Next stream is going to be tomorrow. Celtics versus Pacers for tomorrow. 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. So inbound coming up here for Ohio State underneath their hoop. 15 even. They have it here at the left wing for the Buckeyes. Justice Sewing passes on the top. C.J. Walker moves it out to Sewing. Shot fake at the left corner. Back outside to Walker. Walker has it now with 12 minutes left to go. Shoots the three. Straight away drills it by C.J. Walker. Buckeyes by 3. So C.J. Walker on the board today for Ohio State. Michigan State basketball as they have it top of the key. Aaron Henry pass over to Hauser. Hauser moves it back outside. Ball now at the left wing perimeter over to Henry. Henry dribbles top of the key as he is guarded by Zed Key. Moves it over to the left wing. Now they will drive inside with Hogger. Dumps it off underneath. Shot gets blocked. Tipped up though, but late whistle. The clock will stop here with 11:30 left to go. And we're going to have a time. Okay, so they're going to call a goaltend by the Buckeyes. They're hard to tell. Yep, over the cylinder. Yep, that's by Zed Key. So goaltend, they call in Ohio State. So they award Michigan State the bucket, and we go to a timeout. 18-17. Hey, what's good, Armando? Welcome back to the stream. No problem, man, that you're late, bud. Glad to have you back on board. Yep, that one is tomorrow. So we go in a timeout currently here. If anybody's interested, we got a Discord on my channel as well as a Twitter and the Behind Your Basketball merchandise site. All three of those links I posted in the description below this video, as well as the channel memberships for the channel as well we have out there, as low as $1.99 per month. Yeah, I'll take a look at it after. I don't know why the audio for some reason today is off. Today it's probably a hardware setting that I'll have to look into. I'll lower it down a little bit for you, Armando. Right there. Yeah, I have the DB on like at minus 16.8. It's usually at like minus 3. So something. It's probably one of the audio settings or so. I'll take a look at the hard drive or hardware settings after this game and see. Because yeah, it's never done that before. Just how it randomly switches like that. Couple scores to update you guys on right now. UCLA leading Utah 63-49. That's basically it for games. Oh, yeah, there's a couple more, actually. Let's see. USC Colorado just don't have a score right there for some reason. San Diego State leading Boise State 15-4. San Francisco over BYU 17-16. Yeah, I'm going to have to get another scoreboard here because the two Pac-12 games just haven't updated the score either. Oh, I got you there, Armando. Yeah, it's, I'll see if I can change it after this game is over for some reason. Oh, wow. Minnesota crushing Northwestern 17-3. So they're in progress right now. Colorado leading USC 19-10. And then Oregon in action. That's a huge game for the bubble. Oregon leading Stanford 18-17. Yeah, so much for Belmont being ranked right outside the top 25, 67-50. Eastern Kentucky leading Belmont. 8 minutes left to go in that game. Do I think Beal and Westbrook going to get traded before the deadline? I would say Beal's the most likely candidate to get traded. Probably not Russell Westbrook again. Michigan State last missed the NCAA tournament back in 1997. A win tonight would help them out a ton towards trending them right in the correct direction towards getting back to the tournament. Mr. Gonjo, wow, good for you, man. He took Eastern Kentucky for 10.5 there for the live at halftime. Wow. Dennis, welcome to the stream. Going out for Michigan State here. We're back into action. Ohio State has the ball. They're going to shoot a jumper, and that one is good for 2. Buckeyes by 3. 11:15 left to go now. Michigan State with the ball. Spartans have it top of the key. Joey Hauser moves it over off the drive here by Henry as he lost it, and it's going to be a turnover. So turnover by Michigan State, and the Buckeyes will have it right back. Ohio State now with it. Right back with the basketball. Right wing perimeter. Moves it out to the top of the key here to C.J. Walker. Walker dribbles now towards his right. Shot fake Walker. Passes out right corner. Back outside to Walker. Walker bounce pass into the key here to Zedkey. He backs his way underneath, guarded by Marble, and the ball gets stripped and stolen away. Michigan State now with numbers in transition. The Spartans going to kick it back outside. Hauser, open 3 from the right corner, takes it, rattled out, no good. He missed it. Rebound back to the Buckeyes. Yeah, Dickinson, Hunter Dickinson really stepped up big time with exposing Luka Garza's weakness there in that one. The 7'1" big man just he played him tough all game long there. Garza just had a lot of missed shots there in the post going up against Dickinson. 22-19 as Michigan State gonna pick up a quick shot inside, good for 2. 10 minutes left to go in the first half. Appreciate it here. Steven, welcome on to the stream here, man. Yeah, Luka Garza did not look like National Player of the Year in that game today. Ohio State right corner 3 in the air. Missed it off the mark. Gets the offensive rebound off the missed 3 by Dwayne Washington. But they'll get called for a rebounding foul here by Ohio State. Michigan State going to get it back. Do I think Bol should go to the Wizards? I'll say not right now. I'd say Denver needs to hold on to him for right now because he's got a good future ahead of him. He had a couple good games back in the scrimmages before the bubble last year where he was really going off. Michigan State with the ball. Langford feeds it inside over to Marble, and Marble gets called for the push-off offensive foul. Yeah, I heard Russell Westbrook wants out of Washington. Looks like. (22-19), Ohio State with the basketball back. 9.5 left to go before halftime. OSU has it here at the left wing perimeter. Seth Towns moves it over top of the key to Arns, and a reach-in picked up by Michigan State. So they pick up an additional foul. Michigan State with their 5th personal foul here first half. Ohio State with 5 as well. Ohio State gets the inbound 3-point game. They have it at the outside. Right wing perimeter Washington, and away from the ball, another foul. Another foul picked up with 9:18 left to go. Hey, welcome back, Quincy. Michigan State wins this. They're going to be in this next bracketology video. They're just going to have to keep on winning games to get them into the bracket at this point. Ohio State gets the inbound. Back outside the Arns. Moves over to the top of the key here. C.J. Walker, bounce pass, gets behind the defense. Shot fake, Liddell. Puts it up and in. That's good for 2 by E.J. Liddell. Buckeyes by 5, Liddell. The star for this team this season. He is on the board. Michigan State with a 3. They got it. Around the perimeter. Gabe Brown hits it. Hey, welcome back again there. Jack, welcome on the stream here, bud. 24-22 here. Big 3 just moments ago going down by Gabe Brown. Ohio State has the ball. At the top with Walker. He gives it over. And now they will dribble free throw circle. Kicks it back outside to Towns. Shot fake. Towns takes a 3-point shot. No good. Missed it by the Buckeyes. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Ohio State underneath. It's going to be Michigan State ball. So Michigan State will have the ball right back. 2-point game with 8:31 left to go. Huge game, especially the meaning for both of these teams. Ohio State trying to keep their 1 seed on the seeding line. Michigan State trying to make it to the NCAA tournament. And this a win here can definitely put them in the right direction for sure. As Michigan State going to get called there with an offensive foul away from the ball. Tom Izzo not happy about that one on the screen. And Ohio State will have it right back. Izzo not too happy there. So Ohio State will get the inbounds. 8:20 left to go. 2-point game. Buckeyes dribble past half court. They will move it out to the right wing. Ball into the hands here of Justice Suing. Suing lost control of it. Pickpocketed and stolen. Michigan State now with a steal. Pass up head of the pack. Stripped in the lane. Lost control of it. Goes out of bounds. That should have been a layup. Good for 2. Shades right there of Jalen Wilson for Kansas against Texas. Back on Tuesday night. He lost control of the ball, and it was a turnover in overtime. And that one, taking it up the court, Michigan State stripped of it, and they lost it out of bounds. So Ohio State will have it back. Bounce pass left corner. They have it underneath. Turnaround jumper off the mark, no good. And the rebound goes right back over to Michigan State. Pass up the court once again. Rocket Watt to the left wing. Do I think this hurts Ohio State's number 1 seed chances? Yes. Yeah, because Michigan State is below 500 in the conference. Michigan State basketball, 7:30 left to go. Yeah, I'll check it after the stream, guys. You don't need to say about the audio in here. I know. I don't know why. I started out my stream today, and I had to lower it a ton. So we go on a timeout taken here on the court. 24-22 the score. 7:25 left to go. Does Philly need a point guard? I would go yes there. Cause yeah, Ben Simmons the point for Philly, but Ben Simmons can play other positions too, if needed to call upon, and I think that's where they need more depth too. Right there is at the point guard. So if Ohio State loses, Quincy thinks Florida State might be his new number 1, or Villanova. Florida State's been impressive. So right now, just to the timeout, guys. Sorry to hear that Orlando with your Magic there. 129-92. Ran into the Nets today, and Nets just way too good. Quick update here. Belmont losing against Eastern Kentucky. Still down by double digits, 73-60. UCLA up against Utah, 71-56. Minnesota was up against Northwestern. It was like 17-3. Now it's 19-13. Minnesota. They got to win that game if they're going to make it into the tournament. San Diego State leading Boise State 22-11. And Colorado up against USC 25-22. Welcome back, Vaughn, once again here. Thinks it's going to be Nets versus Lakers in the final here. Picks the Nets in 7 games. Yeah, it's looking like it right now for Brooklyn. NBA Gaming, welcome to the stream here. Yeah, Illinois. Big bounce back W there over Nebraska without Desumu today. Alright, so we're going to get back into this game. It's been a great matchup so far here. Buckeyes up by 2. West Virginia proud. He's got Michigan State here winning this one by 2. 84-82. Yeah, especially Colorado there. Colorado has just been wacky, just like last year, basically. Inconsistent. They lost against Washington and lost against Cal. So they're probably going to get bounced out first round, in my opinion, for Colorado. And USC. USC's got a really good front court with the Mobley brothers. Where there's the concern, though, is the back court. They don't really have a true point guard for Southern Cal. Free throws to the line as Michigan State got fouled before we went to the timeout. They're also in the bonus with 7 personal fouls picked up by Ohio State. And both of the free throws are good. So 24 even currently. Hey, thanks so much, Dakota, for stopping by, man. And enjoy the rest of your day, man. It's an early wake-up call for you, bud. Wow. So Ohio State got fouled. They're going to go to the free throw line coming up here. It's going to be Dwayne Washington shooting 2. First free throw, good. $7:10 left to go before halftime. Second free throw coming up by Dwayne Washington for the Buckeyes. He's currently the leading scorer right now. He's got 9. Free throw number 2 drills it. And Buckeyes by 2. So Michigan State will have the ball right back. They dribble past half court. Moves it out top of the key. Puts the ball inside, and that will be a reach and fall picked up by the Buckeyes. And it's going to send Michigan State here to the bonus at the line. A lot of fouls so far in this game. 8 by Michigan State, 7 by Ohio State currently. Still with 7 minutes left to go in the first half. It's going to be 1-1 bonus coming up by the Spartans here. Number 25, Malik Hall, hits the first one. So he'll go and shoot the second. Second free throw by Hall, and no good, rattled out, tipped out of bounds. The last touch by Michigan State. Trying to go up for the rebound by Julius Marble, so it's going to go right back over to the Buckeyes. Seven minutes left to go. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I appreciate you guys for dropping them by, being a part here tonight. Buckeyes, bounce pass. It will get Tipped out of bounds as Ohio State will retain possession there. Last touch by Michigan State. Buckeyes get the inbounds. They move it over top of the key. Back out to the right wing perimeter, Walker. C.J. Walker bounce pass, gets possession as Liddell, now double teamed. And Liddell gets fouled. So Michigan State once again, another foul they pick up. I believe it's on Joyous Marble. And the clock will stop with 6:45 as E.J. Liddell will go to the 1-1 bonus. A lot of stoppage in times here, past couple minutes. 6:45 remaining, first half. Welcoming Gav onto the stream. So E.J. Liddell to start his team this season for the Buckeyes. Scoring over 15 points per game on average. He hits his first free throw. He's only got 3 today. Second free throw coming up by Ohio State, E.J. Liddell, and no good. Missed that one off the back iron. Rebound over to the Spartans now. Michigan State will dribble past half court. 6:40 left to go. They hand it off to Malik Hall at the left wing as he is guarded by Jallo. Passes over free throw circle. Jumper takes it. They got it for 2 by Gabe Brown. Tie game. 27-27. Gabe Brown's got 9 points tonight for Sparty. Hit me up in the chat who you're rooting for if you're going out for Michigan State. You can type in MSU. You can type in Sparty out here. If you're going out for the Buckeyes, you can type in OSU. You can type in Buckeyes. They'll take the left corner 3 by Ohio State, and they launch it. They got it. Got knocked down, and no foul was called in the court right there. But able to drill down the triple from the left corner was the Buckeyes. Under 6 minutes left to go before halftime. Michigan State now with the ball. They pass over right corner perimeter. Malik Hall. Pass out to the top once again. Hoggard. Moves over to the left wing here for MSU. Rocket Watts dribbles here at the top. Watts passes back outside. Hoggard will take a 3 off the mark, and rebound goes to Liddell here for the Buckeyes. Eastern Kentucky able to beat Belmont. So Belmont 24-2 as they lose today 81-67 the final. Wow. Anthony, welcome to the stream. Taking Michigan State here. Kane going out for Michigan State as well here. And Dennis going out for Michigan State as well. 30-27, 5.5 left to go. Welcome back, Diana, once again. Ohio State inside the post. They just got fouled. So it's going to send right back to the free throw line, E.J. Liddell. Second chance at the free throw line today. First one. Got it. Troy going out for Ohio State here. Second free throw is good. 32-27 with 5.5 left to go. Michigan State has it here. They're going to hand it out around the perimeter. Spartans top of the key, Gabe Brown. Passes off inside behind the defense. Leads to a big two-handed jam. Marcus Bingham throws it down for 2. Wow, thanks so much for the update there, Mr. Ganja. Minnesota tied up with Northwestern. Minnesota got out to a 17-3 start in that game today. He just gone cold. 5 minutes left to go before halftime. Sewing has it here for the Buckeyes. Passes over to the left elbow. Liddell backs his way inside. Pro hop as he is double teamed. Walker shot fake. Takes the 3 straight away. Splash, and he drills it. C.J. Walker to top of the key. Buckeyes up by 6. Michigan State now has the ball at the right baseline. Henry moves it outside to Hauser. Hauser passes over top of the key. Ball into the hands of Rocket Watts. Watts now swings over to Hoggard. Hoggard feeds it over left baseline here for Michigan State. 4:30 left to go now. Spartans have it back around the perimeter with Rocket Watts. He is double teamed. Bounce pass back over to Gabe Brown. 8 on the shot clock as they have it at the right baseline now. Spin move Hoggard. Puts it up. No good. And it was an air ball. And rebounded right back to the Buckeyes. He just tried to go in and launched it up over the rim. No good. Buckeyes. Pass inside Liddell. Backs his way in the post. Turnaround jumper and a key. No good. Too strong off the backboard. Rebound back to Michigan State. Pass up ahead of the court here. One man a beat. Going to fling it back outside, though. And that will be a turnover. by Michigan State. They were trying to kick it back out to the perimeter right underneath the hoop, dribbling right underneath the baseline, and he stepped out of bounds. So turnover Michigan State. Ohio State will get the basketball back with 4:02 remaining. By the way, UCLA winners over Utah, 76-61 the final. CJ Walker going to check out of the game here for the Buckeyes. Ohio State gets the inbound, less than 4 minutes left to go before half. They'll dribble past half court. Dwayne Washington puts the ball into the hands of Jallo. Jallo passes over top of the key, Zed Key. Hands it off back over to Washington. Washington dribbles right baseline. He is double teamed. Washington now tries to turn the corner. Jumper at the free throw circle. No good. Missed it. Rebound back to the Spartans. Michigan State has the ball here. Hoggard drives inside underneath. Puts one up and missed it, but a foul. Ohio State picks up the personal foul. It's going to send it A.J. Hoggard here to the free throw line. Shooting 2 coming up. We'll go on another timeout. 3:32 left remaining. Alright, so 3:32 left to go on the clock right now. Appreciate you guys for dropping by, being a part here on the stream tonight. I cover basketball games, play-by-play, college basketball games, also NBA games as well here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Welcome to the stream if you guys are new. You can also hit me up in the chat who you're rooting for here. If you're going out for Michigan State, type in MSU. If you're going out for Ohio State, type in OSU out in the chat. Leading scorers tonight look like this. Dwayne Washington Jr. for the Buckeyes leads Ohio State here with 11. 4 for 6 from the floor. Hit a three-point shot as well. And then for Michigan State, nobody yet to be in double figures, but 9 points each by Gabe Brown and Aaron Henry so far. 6 off the bench by Marcus Bingham. Scoreboard updates for college basketball look like this. USC struggling at Colorado. 42-28. Colorado up by 14. And with 1 minute left to go before halftime. San Diego State looking good. Leading at home against Boise State. 24-14 SDSU in the first half. Oregon leading Stanford. Huge game for Stanford currently on the bubble. 33-28 Oregon up at halftime. BYU leading San Francisco. 32-25 in the first half. And that's basically it for games going on right now. Liddell so far has got 5. So he's 1 for 6 from the floor in this one. Michigan State playing the post tough in this game so far. So yeah, just currently in this timeout right now. We'll get back in a little bit into action. Quick NBA scoreboard update. The Knicks put it up 136 on the board against Sacramento. 136-114. The Grizzlies leading the Clippers 95-83 Memphis. Washington up against Denver 41-32. And then games that have gone final today. The Nets over the Magic 129-92 the final. And the Sixers over the Mavericks tonight 111-97. Alright, so we're going to get back into this game, everybody. Appreciate all for dropping by. If you guys are new first-timers here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. If you're just joining us, we have 3:32 left to go. Michigan State going to go to the free throw line shooting 2 with A.J. Hoggard as he was fouled. 2 shots here before the timeout. First free throw by Hoggard. That one is good. Welcome in, Deanna, once again. Hello. Second free throw, Hoggard drills it. Puts it to a 4-point game. Ohio State has the ball. They'll take this one past half court. Dwayne Washington dribbles to the right wing perimeter. Washington going to hand this one off outside over to Jallo. Passes out to the right corner to Washington. Fires a three. Missed it. No good rebound at Michigan State. Pass to the left corner for the Spartans. Rocket Watts moves it over to the left wing as Hoggard will take his way in there. Dribble shot gets blocked. Able to get it back though is Hauser inside the key as he floats one up. That is good for two by Hauser. Second chance points right there. 35-33 the score. Run under 3 minutes left to go before halftime. Bet a good one tonight. Buckeyes now have the ball. Ohio State trying to stay on the 1 seed line. And Michigan State with a win tonight. Trying to creep up back into the bracket here. Bounce pass Ohio State. Pro hop in the key. As they will move it right back out once again. Top of the key. Ball into the hands of Dwayne Washington. Washington dribbles here at the top. Washington will take a deep three at the edge of the Spartans logo and open up the bank right there. He drills it by Dwayne Washington. They going to count it or no? There might have been a foul before that. Yeah, I don't think they're going to count it. Anyway, that was a thing of beauty either way. They're looking at the shot clock. Was it down to 0 or did it count? I think it left his hands before the shot clock, I think there. They're looking at if they're going to count it or not. It was 1 on the shot clock. Let's see, Washington at the edge of the Spartans logo just takes the three, banks it, up and in off the backboard. They're looking at the shot clock to see if this counts. Where it leaves his hands. Huge bucket in the game if it goes down. I think it leaves his hands. Yeah, that's tight. I wish there was another angle. We can't see it all. I wish there was another angle than that. They're not giving me a good angle to look at. It's like they only gave the press box view, no view behind them. They're not going to count it. That's a crusher there. They're not going to count that three. What a thing of beauty. So they won't count the bucket. It's still a 2-point game. That was a beautiful shot there. Michigan State has the ball. They'll take it off the driving side. Floats it up, no good. Tapped out of bounds. Last touch by the Buckeyes. So Michigan State will retain it. Yeah, that was a big time shot. What's good, Mikey? Welcome to the stream here, brother. That would have been a big time shot that went down, but just milliseconds after the shot clock expired. Pass inside, deflected, stolen away by the Buckeyes. Ohio State has it, and they travel with it. So back-to-back turnovers the last 5 seconds. The bad pass by Michigan State, and Ohio State took it up the court, and they just travel with it. 2 minutes left to go before half. Michigan State now with the ball. Top of the key, they have it. Moves it out to the right wing perimeter. Michigan State with Gabe Brown, passes out on top. Hoggard out to the left baseline. They will dribble inside. Oh, big rejection right there by Ohio State. 1:40 left to go in the first now. Walker dribbles. Now at the left elbow, going to give it over to Washington. Washington feeds it inside. Backs his way in by Key there. In the key, good for two. Appreciate it here. Ty, welcome to the stream, man. That's odd, bud. Hulu doesn't have this game for some reason. Welcome to the stream here, Anthony. We give all the newcomers a big warm welcome to the channel. I cover basketball games, play-by-play, college basketball games, also NBA games. Tomorrow night's going to be Celtics versus Pacers. 1:10 left to go before half here. Michigan State passes back outside. Hoggard moves it over to Rocket Watts. Takes a deep three. Missed it. Michigan State tries to save it, but puts it into the wrong hands. Ohio State comes out with a possession now. Buckeyes going to move it over. Washington transition. Three in the air. Missed it. Offensive rebound will keep it alive. Bounce pass in the key. Pinwheels off of a couple of players right there. Stolen away in traffic in the key by Michigan State. Spartans will have it back down by 4. 45 seconds left to go before half. And they're going to dribble past half court. And Hoggard takes a timeout. 41.3 seconds left to go before halftime here. It's been a great game all game long. Dwayne Washington Jr., he's got 11, leading scorer for the Buckeyes. And E.J. Liddell tonight, he's got 5. 6 off the bench by C.J. Walker, Justice Sewing with 7. Michigan State here leading the way, 9 each by Brown and Henry. So we will go on the timeout here currently. Brad, welcome in the stream. We got 42 seconds left to go before halftime. If you guys are first timers on the channel here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe if you're digging this content here. I cover basketball action, play-by-play, college basketball games, also NBA games here as well. Also, we got a channel Discord posted in the description below this video, as well as my Twitter, the merchandise site for Behind Your Basketball, and also we got channel memberships as low as $1.99 per month out there as well for shoutouts at each and every single one of my live streams for channel members. So check those out. All 4 of those links there, Discord, Twitter, merchandise, and memberships links posted down in the video description. As we are back into it, 4-point Buckeyes lead. Michigan State has the basketball, 33 seconds left to go before halftime. They move it over right elbow, ball into the hands here of Gabe Brown, passes now right baseline. Lost control of it. That will be a steal by Ohio State, and a personal foul from behind picked up by Michigan State. The pass to the right baseline, Joey Hauser lost it, and Ohio State got the steal. Yep, Michigan today, big W, 17-1 for them, man. Just the second half, and they came out big time firing there in the second half. Hunter Dickinson, man, absolute gem that they recruited from Michigan. He completely put a stop there to what was supposed to be the front runner for National Player of the Year, Luka Garza. He missed 10-plus shots today in that game for Luka Garza. I think he ended up going like 5 for 17 from the floor or something like that. First free throw is good, but the Buckeyes. Second free throw coming up at the line. 23 seconds left to go before halftime. And no good. Hit the front rim. Pinwheels off a couple players. Michigan State ends up with the rebounds. 20 seconds now remaining before half. Keen, welcome to the stream here. Liking Michigan today with a dub. Michigan State has it. 10 seconds left to go before halftime. Rocket Watts, top of the key. Down by 5 here for Sparty. Watts dribbles, top of the key here. Dribble drive inside. Rocket Watts takes it. And no good off the top of the backboard. Tipped out of bounds. The clock will stop with 1.4 seconds left to go. They might put a little bit more time back in the clock. It winded down when the ball went out of bounds for a couple more tenths of a second or so. And the Buckeyes will take a timeout. So Ohio State will take a timeout. 1.4 seconds left to go, up by 5. All right, so we go right back to the timeout once again. We got 1.4 seconds left to go before halftime. I appreciate all for dropping them by, being a part here tonight in this stream. I cover basketball games, play-by-play, college basketball games, also NBA games here as well, and Behind Your Basketball. So it's going to stay Michigan State ball. So Michigan State will get the inbound coming up. They put 0.2 of a second back, so 1.6 seconds remaining. Michigan State gets the inbound. Pass down on top. Hauser takes the 3, and no good. An air ball. And that's how we're going to go into halftime here. Ohio State up by 5. 38-35. Dwayne Washington Jr. leading the way so far for the Buckeyes. He's got 11 points tonight. So Ohio State up by 5 in this game. Both of these teams here, massive game. Ohio State trying to stay on the 1 line for the tournament, and then Michigan State trying to make it into the NCAA tournament. So major game going down here tonight between these two teams. We're going to take a look, couple scores going now right now since we're at halftime. Colorado looking good. They play really well at home this season, but struggle on the road. 42-29, Colorado up against USC at halftime by 13. San Diego State looking good as well. 29-17 up against Boise State currently, leading at half. Boise State right now on the bubble, and 17 points in the first half ain't going to cut it. Another team on the bubble, Minnesota. They get out to a 17-3 lead against Northwestern. That lead has now been cut down to just 6 at halftime. 31-25, Minnesota leading Northwestern. It's at home for Minnesota. That is a game that Minnesota cannot afford to lose. If they lose that one, they're out of the bracket. Belmont lost against Eastern Kentucky, so Belmont gets the second loss of their season, 24-2. Other games currently in progress right now. BYU looking good up at halftime against San Francisco. If BYU wants to make in the bracket, just keep on winning games for BYU. And they're doing what they're asked to do right now. 41-33, leading San Francisco at the half. And then Oregon leading Stanford second half. 33-32, Stanford also in the bubble there. Tight game. Oregon, if they go into the tournament, could very well be underseeded for Oregon. A team to watch out for if they're healthy. They usually get red hot going into March. D. Wade, welcome onto the stream once again, man. Yep, this game's still close here. Just got back. Welcome back, bud. I'm streaming from Massachusetts. I'm actually a Providence fan and a Celtics fan myself, but I cover all different types of teams for college basketball and NBA games as well. We got some of the NBA games going down now. Final score, the Knicks put up 140 on the board against the Kings. Knicks won 140-121. Nets beat the Magic 129-92. Sixers over the Mavs 111-97. Bucks lead the Pelicans currently here 28-24. Nuggets by 3 over the Wizards with 1 minute to play. Second quarter, actually make it a 3-point shot that went down by Washington. So that game's tied up at 51. And then Grizzlies, Clippers, Memphis going to pull out the W. 116-92. Memphis over LA Clippers there in the final 3:15 left to go. Yeah, 140 for the Knicks today. Unbelievable. They put up 140 on the Kings. I'm going to see how their points were scattered around for the Knicks. Let's see what they got. Wow, they got a draft steal with Emmanuel Quickley. Emmanuel Quickley led the scoring from the bench. He had 25 points. He made 3 3-point shots. He was a perfect 12 for 12 at the free throw line. Wow. So Emmanuel Quickley led the way with 25 points. 24 points by Alec Burks. And then Julius Randle had a double-double for the Knicks tonight. 21 points, 14 rebounds. 18 points by Derrick Rose. And then R.J. Barrett had 12. Wow. That's impressive. They shot the ball almost 60% from the floor. They went 19 for 21 at the free throw line. Man. Yeah, a lot of the games from today for college basketball, it's teams pulling away late in games. That's how it's gone from today's games. Teams have pulled away late in games. Michigan and Iowa, that game was really close early on. And then second half, Michigan just turned it up in the second half. And Hunter Dickinson, just incredible defense, sustained all game long. Even though he got 3 early fouls in the first half. Defensively for Dickinson, he put a stop to Luka Garza today inside the post. And Luka Garza was struggling big time from the floor in that game. He missed a bunch of points. 79-57, Michigan won by 22 over Iowa earlier today. And then Gonzaga, that was a tight game from earlier today against Santa Clara. Gonzaga, though, able to break loose in the second half. They were only up by 2 at halftime. And Gonzaga ended up winning it. Closer than I thought, though. As Gonzaga ended up getting the W there. Final score there was 89-75. And then Houston beat Western Kentucky. That game was a 1-point game going into halftime. And it's unfortunate for Western Kentucky because they dropped to 15-5. They're going to have to now outright win Conference USA. Get the automatic qualifier to get there. That's the thing. Ah, jeez. Bruins lost 7-2. Ouch. Yeah, I actually don't know what John was streaming tonight. But, I hope it wasn't the Bruins, man. Jeez. Wow, 5 goals in the third. Oh, man. That's too bad. Yeah, Bruins got smacked, man. That's unfortunate, bud. Yeah, so right now we're just at halftime currently. Just waiting for the second half to begin. He was doing the Bruins game. Oh man. I can only imagine the reaction in that third period. Jeez. It was probably worse than my Celtics reaction of Boston blowing the 24-point lead. And tomorrow night, we're back at it with the Celtics. So, Celtics tomorrow night versus the Pacers. You'll be able to see my classic reactions tomorrow to, of course, Boston. Hopefully them turning around. But if not, it's going to be another one of those games. Just yelling at the game once again there. Taking it out with the emotion. With the classic calls. What's good, Masta? Welcome to the stream here. Or, Master Jedi, welcome to the stream, actually. I thought it was Masta for a second here. It's been a long day. Yep, definitely due for a solid win there for Boston. Hopefully they bounce back tomorrow night. Welcome back, Vaughn. Vaughn is, his California Golden Bears currently playing right now as they tipped off against Oregon State. Vaughn doesn't want me to yell for tomorrow. Yep, hopefully Celtics make it much easier for me so I'm not yelling at the stream for tomorrow. Oh, what's good, Colin? Welcome to the stream, man. Didn't know that was their name there, bud. The master in a Boston accent entering the chat right now. Yeah, it's unbelievable, guys. We hit 10K back on Sunday here. I cannot believe it. Like, how many people come out, support these games is awesome. Like, I'm speechless here. So, oh, you got your Xbox name there. Awesome, brother. Yep, next up to 100K. We'll take it little by little, though. We'll go to 11, and then to 12, and we'll take it little by little over time. It exploded. The NBA Finals games, that's where it exploded. Like, the chat was crazy. We had over, like, 4,500 people out here for the chat. Have I ever been to Canada? I actually have. I haven't been in a while, though. I went, I think when I was 11, I went. So, yeah, that's 14 years ago now. I went to Canada. We barely went to Canada, though. We slept overnight on the New York side of Niagara Falls. And then we stayed overnight. The hotel's actually not there anymore. It was in Clifton Hill, in Ontario, on the opposite side. Yeah, Colin wants to go to Canada so bad. When I went over to Niagara Falls, they had so much stuff to do. Like, on the Ontario side of the border, like, all these shops and everything, a bunch of, like, entertainment places. There was, like, a huge arcade that they had. Yeah, we had so many people out from the Philippines there for the NBA Finals games. It was insane. Yeah, Steven remembers when they got to 1K here. It's crazy, the growth, man. Because Steven was back on my streams back all the way from December last year. I think he found me. It was the Kansas-Villanova game that they covered last year. That was an insane game. Mikey trying to go to Japan someday. Hey, what's good, Braden? Welcome back in the stream, man. Close game indeed right now. Yeah, I went to the Pocono Mountains. Really nice there. We went April of 2019. We actually went to the racetrack out in the Poconos when they had racetrack tours. There was like a ton of stuff to do out there, I remember. One of Armando's aunts lives in Montreal. I've never been to Montreal. I definitely want to go someday and go up there. I wish the Expos were still around. Yeah, the furthest north I've ever gone to in the U.S. is up to I think Plattsburgh, New York. Besides up to New Hampshire, I've never actually been to the top where Pittsburgh is. Like the last town in New Hampshire, I've been all the way up to, I think Gorham, as far as up as I've been. But I think Plattsburgh and Lake Placid are higher up in upstate New York. Oh yeah, you went July of 2019 there. Yeah, I think I remember that. You went out there to Pennsylvania and then came back for the next day for work. I remember you were out there. And you went to Maine a few weeks ago. Great, man. Kane, not gonna lie, I thought I was a Canadian out here from Canada. I'm actually close though. I'm from Massachusetts, where I am. Welcome on the stream here, Virginia. Welcome on board out from Windsor on the stream here. Appreciate for stopping by, liking the Buckeyes here. +5 on the line. Yes, someday definitely want to go to a Toronto game too. What's the farthest south I've ever went? That would be Orlando for Florida. We went to Disney World a couple of times when I was in the band back in high school. Hey, thanks so much, Virginia, for stopping by on the stream here. Ever plan on going to San Francisco? I've actually never been out west here. I've never been into another time zone before. So I've always stayed in the Eastern time zone. Maybe sometime, though. Probably a long road back, though, so it's not going to be like anytime soon, though, because everything going on. We're so trying to get back to normal. Yeah, it's been a long halftime. Buckeyes up by 5 here at the half. It's been a great game. Very good game, though. Tomorrow night, I'll be back. Celtics versus Pacers for tomorrow night. Hopefully a much better game than what I covered back the last 2 games around. I'm glad that game wasn't on national TV yesterday. They embarrassed themselves yesterday. And they are due for a much-needed win coming up, and it starts tomorrow. Because right now, Celtics got bounced out from the playoffs. They're not even in the top 8 of the East. Hey, what's good, Colin? Welcome to the stream here, man. Even though I'm not a huge fan of Illinois, I hope I would assume we're able to play soon. Yeah, same with me, man. He came back to lead his team into the tournament. It's unfortunate. So he suffered a nose injury in the last game. Do I think the Celtics will make the playoffs this year? I'm going to go yes there. I think that somehow they're going to find themselves in there. So even though they've been disappointing, I think they're going to find themselves and hopefully be able to get on a run, and hopefully soon. Because what I've been hearing, it's a lot of it from like ownership. It's just like they haven't lost faith at all. Like I think they think it's odd, but I think because Boston soon, I think they're gonna be doing in March 12% capacity at the TD Garden. So getting fans there back in the stands, like any sort of fans, I think that's gonna be able to motivate the Celtics here. Because the Garden always lit when they have fans. And if they keep on building up the fans, they'll be back for Boston. So we are back into this one. Second half has started here. Michigan State first possession, floated it up, no good in the key, missed the shot, rebound back to the Buckeyes. First possession now, Ohio State. Ohio State has the top of the key. Moves it out here to the left wing. The old dribble towards their right. Kyle Arns passes over now to Justice Sewing. It's Liddell who moves over to Dwayne Washington Jr. Washington now guarded around the perimeter by Watts. Bounce pass over to Liddell as he has it left baseline. Liddell jumper, takes it, and that will not count. That will be a turnover by Ohio State there, called on Liddell, so Michigan State will have it back. Do I think DeAndre Hunter could go to Lakers or Warriors? I think he's going to stay for Atlanta for now. He was having a great season until he got hurt. But yeah, I think he's going to stay at the Hawks for quite a while. He's the future for Atlanta. Right corner three, Michigan. Missed it. Offensive rebound to keep it alive, though. Gabe Brown moves it back on top. Rocket Watts will dribble, drive inside, and that will be a fall underneath here. The clock will stop at 18:37. It's on Michigan State, their first personal foul. Yeah, in California, still no fans at sporting events. I feel you, Vaughn. Hopefully they're able to have that. What's good? I don't know anymore. Welcome back in the stream, bud. Rocket Watts, I thought he was going to be the guy this year for Michigan State. He's got 0 points and 1 assist so far tonight. He's going to be going to the free throw line shooting 2. So Rocket Watts, 2 free throws. First one, he drills it. He is finally on the board, first point of the game. I thought he'd be the top scorer this season. I predicted that in the preseason. He was due for a breakout year, and he had a good start, and after that, trailed off ever since. So California's still trying to allow fans to all sporting events sooner there. That's key. Yeah, out here in Massachusetts, it was announced today that we'd get like 12% limited capacity, I think back in March, or coming up in March. So finally. 18:25 left to go. Buckeyes now with the basketball. Washington passes inside, missed it. Off the backboard by Liddell. Rebound goes back to the Spartans here. Michigan State drives inside the lane. Missed the layup, no good. As Rocket Watts misses another shot, rebound back to the Buckeyes here. 18 minutes approaching the mark remaining. The layup is good for 2. That one goes down by Dwayne Washington Jr. 5-point Buckeyes lead. Josh Langford yet to score today. He's got no points. He's got 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 fouls as well. 17:45 left to go. So yeah, 2 of the key players I thought entering the season that would help out Michigan State the most, be the top 2 scoring players, would be Rocket Watts and Langford. As a corner 3 goes down, that is good by Michigan State. They drilled a triple at the right corner. 40-38 with 17.5 remaining. The 3-point shot went down there from the outside. From the right corner. That was Rocket Watts, so he made that one there. Buckeyes dribble towards their left, moves it out to the top. Liddell, he gets open, shoots a 3, missed it though. And rebound back to Michigan State. Michigan State will have it approaching 17 minutes left to go. They will float one up, and that will be an offensive foul picked up by Michigan State. So turnover here by the Spartans, and Buckeyes will get it right back. Alright, so Buckeyes have it right back. Yeah, so would I go to TD Garden or Gillette for a game there? I go for the TD Garden when we get back to it, but right now until anything happens though. But definitely TD Garden. I Gillette's crazy with like the prices and stuff. Insane prices, and it's not cheap to park there either. Two-point game we got here. Ohio State going to get called for a foul. It's going to send Josh Langford to the free throw line. Shooting free throws coming up. So, of course, this is a huge game here. Michigan State trying to make it into the bracket here. This win would help them out a ton towards trending them in that direction. And then Ohio State trying to be on the 1-seed line. First free throw, that one's good. Josh Langford, second free throw. He drills it, tied up 40-40. Okay, so the foul was on Liddell. Okay, so he got called for the elbow. So they called, okay, so actually it wasn't on Liddell. They had, okay, so yeah, they had the first one on Liddell, their offensive foul. Went back to Michigan State, and Chris Holtmann not happy about that one, as he was the one who got called for the technical. So 40-40. Michigan State will have the ball right back too. They float one up off the mark, rebound Buckeyes. What's good? Michigan State Detroit fan, welcome to the stream here, man. Appreciate for stopping by, but Ohio State goes inside the key. That shot is good for two. Michigan State pushes it up in transition, takes the three. Missed it off the mark, gets the offensive rebound, though. Spartans have it back in the right wing. Rocket Watt's going to slow it down. 16 minutes left to go. Yeah, I would think so, too, that Gillette would lower their prices, especially after last season, finishing with under 500. All right, we're going to take a timeout here in this one. Ohio State up by 2, 42-40 the score. Michigan State with some key stops here defensively, though, in this second half, outscoring Ohio State 7-4 here in the second half. We'll go on the timeout. Bradley's back in here. Welcome back, man. Finishing up some homework, starting out for a test tomorrow. Who do I think the Patriots quarterback going to be next year? Yeah, no problem. That's off topic here. Just we'll take any sports questions in general, but I'll go Jimmy Garoppolo. I think Jimmy G going to be back playing for Belichick. I highly doubt that they're going to draft a quarterback and start new. I see Jimmy G, maybe Mariota. I think it's going to be Jimmy G. Wow. MSU Detroit fan knows a way how to get free parking for his Lions home games there. Yeah, I wish we had that luxury over here. I'm actually from Massachusetts where I am, but it's crazy prices over here. Right now, a quick update for the scores today. We'll go college basketball, and then we'll update for the NBA. Stanford now leading Oregon 50-46. BYU looking good. All they have to do is just keep on winning there in the tournament. 51-40 over San Francisco. BYU winning right now. And then Colorado crushing USC 56-39. That's not the matchup for USC. USC's got a great front court with the Mobley brothers, but their backcourt pieces are the weak link of the team. So 56-39 the score, whereas Colorado, they're strong in the backcourt. They got McKinley right the fourth. And that's the matchup there for McKinley to go off in. San Diego State leading Boise State 46-32. Yeah, 40 in some doctor's office lot there. Yeah, probably on Route 1 where they have it. And yeah, much better than the $60 that they put you up in over there, like the actual main lot. So since technically the parking lot for Detroit Lions is owned by the church, they're gonna charge people who aren't members of the church. Yeah, I got that. I know a lot of the places do that for like local businesses. Cause I went up to Portland, Maine a couple of years ago for a Sea Dogs game, and they were charging in some of the parking lots near that for some of the businesses or so. Like they had a big parking lot, the McDonald's there, and the Mickey D's was charging money. So 42-40 now the score. Been a great game all night long. It's gonna be Michigan State basketball. Huge game at stakes. It's been going by slow though. This game not blowing right by. Langford gets the inbound, top of the key. Moves outside the Rocket Watts. Bounce pass now, left elbow. Michigan State has it under 16 minutes left to play. They lose control of the basketball. Ohio State comes up with a steal right now. As they have it, going to take it inside with Walker. Walker cashes it good. That is good for two with a layup by C.J. Walker. Buckeyes by 4. Great game indeed. Raven, welcome back in the stream. A close one right now. 15:30 left to go. Spartans have the ball. Joshua Langford dribbles at the top of the key. Towards his right, passes back outside to Gabe Brown. Moves over to Henry, passes, gets deflected, goes all the way to the backcourt out of bounds. Michigan State will have it right back. Hey, beautiful town right there for sure. Up in Portland. Going up in Maine. Yeah, I've only been there once. It was back in, I think, it's that summer of, yeah, it's going to be summer of 18 when I went there. Wow. Man, time just flies right by. 15-15 left to go. Michigan State lost control of the basketball. Ohio State gets the steal. And they're going to slow it down here. Walker still in the backcourt. Walker will dribble past half court here for the Buckeyes. Puts the ball back outside. Dwayne Washington at the top. Moves it outside to C.J. Walker. Away from the ball, foul called. It's on Michigan State, and the clock will stop with 14:58 left to go. So Ohio State with 3 personal fouls in the second half. Michigan State just picked up their first. Ohio State will get the inbound underneath. Close game indeed. Yeah, hit me up in the chat here who you're rooting for this game if you guys are new. Going out for Ohio State or going up for Michigan State for this one. Hit me up in the chat who you like, OSU or MSU. Inside, Ohio State missed the first one. Offensive rebound keeps alive in the blocking foul. Picked up underneath. It's going to send Justice Suing to the free throw line shooting 2. We got 14:52 left to go. Terrific matchup all night long, especially knowing what's at stake for this game here. Ohio State, number 4 in the nation, right now on the 1 seed line for the tournament, trying to keep that 1 seed. And Michigan State, they're going to have to keep on winning games to make it to the tournament. This game, if they come out with a W, this can certainly help out. Braden going out for Michigan State here. Raven going out for Michigan State as well. First free throw by the Buckeyes, good. Ohio State by 5. By the way, Northwestern leading Minnesota 35-31. 10-0 second half run by Northwestern. Minnesota really in jeopardy of missing out on the tournament. Buckeyes hit the second free throw, so we'll keep you guys posted with Minnesota and Northwestern throughout the remaining part of this game as well during the timeouts. Michigan State down by 6 here at the left wing perimeter. They pass it now at the left elbow. Spartans dribble left baseline. They're double teamed. Moves it back outside. Langford over to Watts. Watts passes out right corner. 3 in the air. No good. Rattled out. Rebounds by Dwayne Washington Jr. here for the Buckeyes. Wow, everybody going out for Michigan State. Vaughn and Bradley as well here. 14:15 left to go. Bounce pass. Buckeyes have it. At the right elbow. Backing their way in there. Liddell puts one up and he will get fouled as well. So E.J. Liddell going to the line and he'll be shooting 2. Clock will stop with 14:10 left to go. Yeah, this game has been close throughout. The largest lead, Ohio State by 6 right now. This is currently the largest lead. And Michigan State by 5. This game's going by slow. It's dragging on. Big reason why it feels like that way is because both of these teams' offenses are slower tempo in this game. And also the fouls. So 2 by Liddell coming up at the line. First one, got it. Ohio State, a great free throw shooting team this season. They're right now currently top 20 in all college basketball in free throws. Second free throw coming up and missed it off the back iron that time. Rebound Michigan State. Liddell, the leading scorer for Ohio State this season. He's only got 6 tonight. 14 minutes even. Sparty basketball at the top of the key here with Rocket Watts. Watts passes over now. Ball into the hands of Henry. Henry moves it back outside of Langford away from the ball. Foul. It's going to be on Ohio State by Dwayne Washington. So they pick up their 4th personal. Yeah, a lot of time left remaining here. Just under 14 left to go. If you guys are new in the stream here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the sub, guys. Appreciate all for dropping them by, being a part tonight on Behind the Arc Basketball. I cover college basketball games, also NBA games. So inbound here by Michigan State underneath. They pass it over around the perimeter. Joshua Langford dribbles out on top, moves over to Rocket Watts. Watts with 15 left to go on the shot clock. Double team to the left wing. Watts back outside. It's over to Langford. Passes right baseline. Gabe Brown moves it back over top of the key. Rocket Watts has it. He'll take the 3. It's up. Hit the front rim. Great contest by C.J. Walker. Ohio State comes up with a rebound. 13.5 left to go. Pass up the court in transition. Got the layup. Good for 2 right there by C.J. Walker for the Buckeyes. Largest lead gutted up by 9 here for Ohio State. And a timeout taken by Tom Izzo on the court for Michigan State. Clock will stop with 13:24 left to go. As C.J. Walker now with 10. And also he is perfect from the floor tonight here by C.J. Walker. He is a perfect 4 for 4 here from the floor by C.J. Walker. Pass up ahead of the pack, and he laid it up. And then that's 3 players now in double figures. Dwayne Washington with 15 for the Buckeyes, 10 by Walker, and 10 by Justice Sewing as well. Michigan State yet to have a score 10-plus points tonight. Leading scorer here tonight for Michigan State, Gabe Brown and Aaron Henry, both with 9. As Rocket Watts has been held to 5. He is 1 for 10 shooting from the floor here tonight by Rocket Watts. Ohio State contesting everything that Rocket Watts is shooting, just like the 3 straight away. And then also Hauser tonight. He's only taken 3 shots from the bench by Joey Hauser. 1 for 3, 2 points. As he started off the season on the roll. Hey, what's good, Jose? Welcome back on the stream, man. He's back here, busy at his other house right now, but gonna eat some McDonald's right there. And we also got chicken. That's great, man. Some nice McDonald's chicken nuggets, most likely. Vaughn's only losing by 20 in John's league for fantasy hockey, it looks like. Hopefully you're doing well in the fantasy basketball league this week, because I only had 1 player play today. So most likely you're beating me. Most likely you're beating me there with a 1 player in action. Quick scoreboard update, Minnesota choking. 39-33, Northwestern leading Minnesota, part of a 14-2 run in the second half for Northwestern over Minnesota. If Minnesota keeps on losing, they're not even going to make the tournament. That's it. Minnesota just not going to make it, especially if they lose at home against Northwestern. A game on paper they should have got. A lot of these bubble teams are really choking tonight here. Boise State losing by 13 against San Diego State, 50-37. SDSU up. And then I'll tell you who's happy tonight is BYU boy. BYU boy must be happy tonight. BYU looking good, 55-46 up against San Francisco. All BYU has to do is just keep on winning games. They're in. Stanford on the bubble up against Oregon, though, 58-55. Huge game there. Stanford, first team out. And I believe Joe Lunardi's last bracketology for ESPN. They're the first team out of the bracket for Stanford. They're bound to play in that play-in game in the first 4 for Stanford. Ohio State overrated. I'm not buying that one, Warren. No, definitely not buying that one, especially when they basically heading into the season, a lot of their players from the starting 5 last season either went to the NBA draft or graduated. Lost the 2 Wesson brothers. They lost a lot of key players from last season's team. I thought the key player for this season's team would be Seth Towns that they got in the transfer portal, but it took him like over a month to get healthy and back to action for him. And instead, it's been other players stepping up in a huge way. It led to E.J. Liddell having a huge season this year. 49-40, we are back into action with 13 minutes and 15 seconds left to go. Michigan State down by the largest deficit, down by 9. They've gone cold recently. At the left wing with Henry. Henry has it here, top of the key, moves it out to the right wing. I think Chris Holtmann, in my opinion, is up for front runner for one of the top coaches of the year this year. McKeel, welcome on board. Maybe me and John could do a special live stream sometime, like an NFL game together. Hey, maybe, man. That'd be cool, bud. Wi-Fi buffering for Jose. Sorry to hear that, man. Probably because you moved out to the new house, most likely, if I'm guessing there. It's probably going to take a little bit to adjust to the new Wi-Fi or so. That's just my guess. Maybe that's not correct or anything close. 13 minutes remaining. My stream is fine, though, so everything's fine here. It's on green. Yesterday, it was buffering a little bit for some reason. Michigan State at the left wing perimeter. They have it at the top. Ball into the hands of Aaron Henry. He dribbles, floats one up, got it. Good for 2. They were on a big scoring drought, and Aaron Henry able to hit something as they finally got 2 points on the board. Buckeyes up by 7. Aaron Henry, first player to reach double figures tonight for Michigan State with 11 points. Buckeyes dribble, Walker moves it back out to the top of the key. Now they dribble straight away. Lost control of the basketball. It's on the ground. And right at the baseline here, Michigan State will get assessed with the foul. Henry reaches in, trying to force the turnover. So the clock will stop with 12:23 left to go, and Ohio State will get the inbounds underneath. Late reaching by Aaron Henry there. Should have just let it out of bounds. Pass underneath. Ohio State missed it. Second chance, puts it up. They get fouled. Buckeyes will go to the free throw line. Clock will stop with 12:17 left to go. Yeah, indeed, man. Michigan State definitely needed that. They were cold for a long time. So 2 free throws coming up here by Ohio State. It's going to set Zed Key to the line. First one, no good. Hit the front rim. Missed it. By the way, Minnesota trailing Nebraska by 7, 42-35. So Minnesota is basically going to eliminate themselves from being tournament eligible if they keep it up. 12 minutes left to go there. We got around 12 minutes too. So both this game and the Minnesota game is going to finish around the same time. So we'll keep you guys posted. Northwestern outscoring Minnesota 17-4 in the second half. Both of the free throws missed. That's uncharacteristic by Ohio State. Top 20 in the nation in free throws, but Zed Key missed them. Michigan State going to take a jumper off the back iron. No good. Rebound Buckeyes by Key. 12 minutes and under now left to play remaining. Ball into the hands to Walker. Drives inside. Missed the reverse hand layup off the top of the backboard. Rebound back to the Spartans. Pushing tempo. Langford moves it back out. Ball gets pickpocketed. Intercepted here. Ohio State one man a beat. Going to dribble the distance. Kicks it back outside though. He had it, and then Michigan State closed on under. 11:35 left to go. Ohio State at the right corner. Shot fake Towns. Dribbles. Right baseline on the ground with it. And he will get fouled here. So the clock will stop with 11:28 left to go. And looks like we're going to go on a timeout too. It looks like. Jose was charging his phone here. Got 91% looks like right now. Looks like that's good. Keep it up. Hugo, welcome to the stream here. Oregon. We'll update you guys with Oregon right now as we are on a timeout. Oregon by 1. Huge game. This game is huge for the bracket. Same as Oregon-Stanford. Oregon leading Stanford by 1. 65-64 with 4 minutes left to play. So that's the score there. We'll keep you guys posted. Chris Duarte. Low-key underrated guard looking good. 21 points for Duarte tonight. BYU looking good. 8 minutes remaining. Up by 10 against San Francisco. 59-49. BYU boy must be happy about that. And, of course, we'll keep you guys posted on Minnesota throughout the night. Minnesota trailing Northwestern. The game's at home for Minnesota. 42-37. Yeah, there's been a lot of fouls tonight. It's been stop and start constantly. Hey, welcome back, Ethan. Just played game 1 of the TCU Dynasty in the Discord. What have you missed in this one? Michigan State was cold past couple minutes. They just could not score. This game's been close, though. It's been close all throughout the night tonight here. So if you guys are just joining us, we have 11:28 left to go. Yeah, getting more sophisticated in my software here with the new graphic I put up. I actually had this up back in, I think, December. I launched this new graphic that we had a timeout. So we got all the links down there if anybody's interested. The Discord, the Twitter, the merchandise. All those links are posted in the video description, as well as the channel memberships. That's as low as $1.99 per month for channel memberships. For all channel members, get a shout out at each and every single one of the live streams I cover at the very end. By the way, close games tonight in the NBA going down right now. Wizards leading the Nuggets by 1 with 2 minutes left to go third quarter, 84-83. And Pelicans going into halftime. Looks like the Pelicans in a high-scoring game. Actually, the Bucks just tied it. 4 seconds left to go before half here. 68-68, the score. Easton, welcome to the stream here. Do you think Michigan State can pull it off? I predicted Ohio State in this one. Ohio State's been controlling this second half here, but Michigan State's hanging in there, though. They're hanging in there. Bills fan Neil, welcome to the stream. My prediction, by the way, was Ohio State 79, Michigan State 69. It's probably going to go under that. This game is most likely going to head towards the under now. We got about 11... See here, we got 11 and a half minutes left to go. Foggy, welcome to the stream here. Zed Key's solid for rebounds, free throw percentage down without. Yeah, Kyle Young out tonight. And yeah, Zed Key is yet to hit a free throw. He's 0 for 3. This is Ohio State today, uncharacteristic at the free throw line. Usually they're great, I think like 77% on the season. Tonight they're 9 for 15. They're at 60%. But their free throws are basically from the front court players, though. Majority of their free throws coming from. Liddell's 4 for 6. Sewing is 3 for 4 at the line. And then off the bench, Zed Key is 0 for 3 at the free throw line. Whereas if it was Dwayne Washington Jr. and C.J. Walker going to the line, that's where they get the spark there. They have 2 really solid free throw shooters with Dwayne Washington Jr. and also C.J. Walker. I think C.J. Walker leads the nation in free throws. Michigan State now with the ball, going to take it up the court, and after the timeout, that is good for 2. 49-44, under 11 minutes to play right now. Buckeyes have the basketball as we welcome you guys back in here. At the left wing. Ohio State has it, passes back out on top for the Buckeyes, up by 5. They move it over to the right baseline. They will back their way in there. Spin move, turnaround jumper, and they drill it. That's good for 2 by Seth Towns as he hits a turnaround jumper. Difficult one, and it falls down. Seth Towns is on the board for his first 2 today. 10:20 left to go. Michigan State has it. Spartans move it back out top of the key, Aaron Henry. Pass it over to Langford, jumper right baseline. Josh Langford, dagger. Hits it at the right baseline for the deep 2. That's a huge shot at this stage of the game. 10 minutes left to play. And a 5-point lead by the Buckeyes. Ohio State with Walker. Dribbles now at the left wing. As he is guarded by Hoggard. Moves it out top of the key. Passes over to the right wing. Eugene Brown feeds it over inside to Seth Towns. Towns here backs his way. Puts it up. And now in an air ball off the turnaround. Rebound back to Michigan State. Spartans pass over to the right wing. Back out on top here to Hoggard. Hoggard with 9:40 left to go on the clock. Michigan State down by 5. Hanging in this game tonight. They dribble at the left wing perimeter. Hoggard. Now going to pass this one off. Back outside and goes right back over to Hoggard here. 8 on the shot clock. 9:27 left to go. Michigan State will drive. Puts it inside the key. Turnaround jumper. Got it. Wow, that's a difficult one. Joyous Marble hits it. It's a 3-point game. Donovan McCrabb, welcome back in the streamer, bud. Oh, sorry to hear that, man. Stay better, man. Hope you feel better, brother. But welcome back in here, man. Michigan State, as Donovan McCrabb here. Must be happy about Michigan State making this a close game, man, right now. 51-48, the score. This has been a great one tonight. Jerry looking for the Buckeyes tonight with Columbius' own. Big jumper a couple minutes ago by Seth Towns there. With a good shot banked off the backboard, good for 2. Good to see him be on the board. I thought he would have a huge season here. It's good to see that he's back and finally playing and healthy this season, coming back from injury. I thought those 2 teammates, though, Seth Towns and also Bryce Aiken for Seton Hall, that they would have bigger seasons than what they have played for this year. I'm actually from Massachusetts myself, so I saw Harvard in action last year. It was without Aiken and Towns, though. Harvard was actually pretty good last season. 9:14 left to go. We are back into it. It's going to be Ohio State basketball. At the left wing perimeter, Buckeyes have it. Walker passes over top of the free throw circle. Feeds it inside the post. They put it up. That's a tough bucket. Good for 2. Underneath there. 53-48. 9 minutes even remaining. Michigan State has it now. Takes it past half court. The Spartans dribble at the left wing perimeter. Still hanging in this game right now. Top of the key, Aaron Henry. Moves it outside to Langford. Passes over to Henry. He dribbles top of the key. Aaron Henry moves it out to Langford once again. Over to Henry. Henry will drive straight away with a layup. Oh, he got it in the foul. Holy smokes. It stood still at the back rim right there for like a solid second on the reverse-handed layup. And it went straight down in for 2 in the foul. It's a 3-point game. Holy smokes. It was right there still, and then went back down straight into the net for 2. So 1 free throw coming up here by Aaron Henry. What a slice down the lane straight away. He leads the scoring tonight for the Spartans with 13. The free throw, though, is no good. 11 by Gabe Brown. Those are the 2 leading scorers currently. Aaron Henry with 13, 11 by Gabe Brown. 8:30 left to go. 3-point game still hanging in there tonight by Sparty. A lot of bubble games indeed today. Oregon against Colorado. We're going to update you guys with that during the next time out here. And also Minnesota Northwestern. At the right wing, Ohio State bobbles it, but E.J. Liddell gets it back. Michigan State's doing a great job holding Liddell in check in this one. Walker dribbles to the right elbow. Walker going to shoot it, not even close. They're going to say it's going to be a shot clock violation. Wasn't even close. Had to force one up, and it wasn't even close there. Complete air ball. Wasn't even close to the rim. So Michigan State has the chance to tie it up with a 3. We got 8 minutes left to go. What a game. If you guys are new here, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I cover basketball games, play-by-play, college basketball, NBA games in the channel. Michigan State has it top of the key. Hogger moves it back outside to the right wing to Aaron Henry. Takes it pro hop in the post, puts it up, and he gets fouled. Aaron Henry, here he goes back to the free throw line, shooting 2 for Sparty. Quick scoreboard update. Minnesota has tied it up against Northwestern, 44-44, playing for their lives. Boise State playing for their lives. They have erased a 12-point first half deficit, outscoring San Diego State 36-26 in the second half. And San Diego State leading Boise State 56-53. What a game. As we go into timeout. Yep, welcome back on the stream here, Tyler. Appreciate it, bud, for dropping by. Horizon League started out tonight as well. We'll update you guys with that in just a moment. Colorado leading USC 69-59. Big game for the bubble. 42 seconds remaining. Stanford, Oregon. Oregon leading by 1 over Stanford with 42 seconds left to go. 69-68. We'll keep you guys posted with that one. That is huge for the bubble. BYU, they're looking like they're going to win against San Francisco, 68-57. Yeah, Northwestern, especially how they played early on, it surprised me too. Like, up all the way through the end of the year in 2020. Let's see what we got. Horizon League tonight. Detroit winning their first round matchup. Antoine Davis, 46 points. 83-73 over Robert Morris. And then other Horizon League as well. They started their conference tournaments tonight. Youngstown State winners over Illinois Chicago 74-58. Milwaukee won against IUPUI today, 84-72. And in double overtime, Purdue-Fort Wayne winners over Green Bay, 89-84 in double overtime. Wow. What a way to kick out. What a way to start there, the Horizon League Conference Tournament for the first conference tournament starting up. California, by the way, leading Oregon State 33-28 at halftime. Yeah, Detroit Mercy, they play Michigan State close. That would be incredible, man. If they're able to make their way into the tournament with an automatic qualifier right there, I think they're a 5 seed. Antoine Davis, he definitely deserves it, man. Good to see that they got a winning record this season for them. That's awesome. Like Antoine Davis, if he goes to a big program, he would be drafted. He'd be up on draft boards. But since he plays at the smaller, less known school at Detroit, he plays for his father as the coach. He's just a human bucket over there for Detroit, putting up huge numbers each and every single game. And good to see that they got the victory today for them. That would be something special if them as the 5 seed win the Horizon and go to the tournament. That right there, that is that would be something special for sure. This time of year, man, awesome time. Yeah, Belmont today lost by a lot. So Belmont 24-2. They lost today against Eastern Kentucky on the road. So we're back to action. Aaron Henry was fouled before the timeout. He's going to go to the free throw line, shoot 2. First one is good, as we are back from the timeout here. Henry will shoot his second one coming up. And missed the second free throw. Rebound Ohio State, and immediately the refs are going to call a rebounding foul on Michigan State from behind. So they pick up their 6th personal, and Tom Izzo not happy about that either. So 6 personal foul in the second half. Ohio State now with 7 personal fouls. So that means Michigan State in the bonus. Brad, welcome on the stream once again, man. Hoping Michigan State can pull this one through. What a game here. 7:35 left to go. Buckeyes by 2. Ticky-tack calls all throughout this game. Start and stop, start and stop. Here we go again with another foul. The clock will stop with 7:36 remaining. That's going to be Michigan State's 7th. So it's going to send Ohio State now into the bonus, shooting 1-1 for free throws. Yeah, that's just inside. Refs not letting them get away with anything. That was on Julius Marble underneath with a shove right there, guarding Liddell underneath. That wasn't even anywhere near the basketball. So EJ Liddell going to go to the free throw line. First one is good. Yeah, these refs not letting these players get away with anything today. These types of games frustrate me to call, because I called quite a bit of these games. I think Auburn against Missouri last month had like 52 combined fouls. Oklahoma, Texas. Texas fouls a lot. And that game had a ton. It had like 50-plus fouls in it, too. Second free throw, good. At the line by Liddell, so perfect 2 for 2. Hey, Outlaw, welcome on the stream here, man. West Virginia, the number 6 looking like. For that one, looking for them to beat Baylor coming up for next week. They would have played Baylor earlier today, but they postponed that game to next week now. Michigan State inside the bucket, good for 2. What's good, Ant? Welcome to the stream here, man. What a game here. 55-53, approaching 7 left to go. Buckeyes have it inside the post. Dwayne Washington it's going to be Sewing. Puts it up, no good. Shot gets blocked from behind. Michigan State has it back. 7 minutes remaining now. Spartans have it here at the right wing perimeter. Hoggard dribbles now top of the key. Passes back out to Henry. Henry at the left wing. Outside of Hoggard, moves over to the right wing to Langford. Feeds it now inside. They'll put up the jumper. Banks it. This game is tied. Marcus Bingham scores. Even at 55. What a game. 6:30 remaining. Ohio State playing to be a 1 seed on the 1 line still. Michigan State playing to make it in the tournament. Joey, welcome to the stream here. Kind of surprised Michigan State hanging in there in this one. Coming off a great victory against Illinois, and they were trying to turn it up here late in the season. Good for 2 in a post by Ohio State. 57-55. EJ Liddell now with 12. 7 personal fouls by both of these teams here in the second half. 6 minutes left to go now. Michigan State passes. Top of the key, Aaron Henry. He dribbles. Drives inside. Henry pro hop. Moves it back around the perimeter. Langford. Pass out to the left baseline. Ball into the hands of Hauser. Hauser double team. Swinged it over to Hoggard. Hoggard dumps it off. Oh, man. Holy smokes, what a jam. Are they going to count that or not? The foul might have happened before. The clock will stop either way with 5:51 left to go. Okay, so the foul happened before the slam. That's going to be Ohio State's 8th personal foul picked up, and Michigan State going to go back to the bonus. So it was the passers before the slam dunk went down. So it's going to be A.J. Hoggard here shooting 2, or shooting 1. 1-1 bonus. So 1-1 bonus at the line by Hoggard. So Hoggard here, 5:51 left to go in the 1-1 bonus. What a game. Holy smokes here, guys. What a game. First free throw, got it. 1-point game. Hoggard going to have a second one at the line. By the way, Minnesota on the bubble, leading Northwestern by 1, 49-48. Second free throw for the tie. Got it. 57 all. 5:50 left to go. Buckeyes have the ball. If you guys are new, 60-plus people watching now, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Appreciate you all for dropping them by here. I cover college basketball games, also NBA games here on Behind Arc Basketball. What a game. Ohio State has it at the left wing perimeter. They will dribble underneath. Walker at the left elbow, bounce pass underneath, spin move, and Liddell puts it up good for 2. That is good. Thanks so much, Joey. I'll lower that. Yeah, for some reason, I'm going to check the audio after this one, for some reason. I just lowered it again. I don't know why the levels on OBS are out of whack today. Michigan State underneath, puts it up in the key, off the mark, missed it. Fight for the rebound, and Ohio State going to come down with a board. What a great game indeed. 5 minutes left to play. Ooh. Dwayne Washington Jr., he is limping a little bit, trying to play through the pain right there. He was on the bottom of the pile and was the one who was trying to come up with the rebounds. That's a really key player. He scored 30 against Michigan. We'll see how he moves. Gets the ball. He's moving fine right now. Dribbles, jumper, takes it, makes it. He is moving fine right now. That is good by Dwayne Washington Jr. Buckeyes by 4. 4:35 remaining. Michigan State now with the ball. And they're going to take a timeout. So timeout taken here. They're down to 1 timeout left to go. Buckeyes with 2 as we will go on the timeout. What a game. Yeah, after this stream, I'm going to take a look and see with my speakers if any updates happen overnight or anything. I don't know why the levels, because I lowered them. I usually have them at minus 3 dB for the levels. It's all the way at minus 19 right now. So it's definitely something the audio hardware. I immediately noticed that when they started out the stream. It was jacked up all the way up at red. It's usually never like that. 61-57 on the timeout. What a game. 4:34 left to go. San Diego State, Boise State. Tied up at 58 with 1:41 left to go. What a game there. Huge for the bubble, especially for Boise State. Northwestern leading Minnesota. 4 minutes left to play. 53-49. Minnesota with a loss would most likely drop out of the bracket. Hey, thanks so much for the update, Ant. Yeah, so yeah, at minus 19 dB where I have it right now, it seems fine. Colorado going to beat USC 75-60. Colorado up by 15 with 1 minute left to play. And then let's see what else we have currently. Oregon is in action, if I can get that one up. Final, Oregon winning Stanford. Stanford really wrecking their tournament chances. 71-68. As we are back into action here, Michigan State off the inbound, fires a 3. They drill it. It's good by Hauser. 61-60. What a game. 4:10 left to go. Ohio State has it. Top of the key. Walker passes over, left baseline, they dribble. And on the ground with the ball, they're going to move it back around the perimeter, though. Ohio State keeps it alive. Walker with it at the right wing. A 1-point lead here by the Buckeyes. 6 on the shot clock. They dribble. Jumper. Takes it. No good off the rim. Missed shot. Rebound Michigan State. 3:48 left to go. Spartans down by 1. What a matchup tonight here. Ohio State trying to still be on the 1 line. Michigan State trying to make it into the tournament. That's what at stake here. 3:35 left to go as Oregon has beat Stanford. Stanford falls to 13-10 and really in jeopardy of missing out on the tournament now. At the right wing, Michigan State dribbles as they will pass that, gets deflected out of bounds though. Deflection goes out of bounds. It's going to be Michigan State ball as they'll retain it with 3:23 left to go and a timeout taken on the court. Big F for Stanford tonight. They fall in the same situation as Seton Hall and Xavier yesterday, just crushing themselves to make the tournament. We've seen multiple teams here just not want to be a part of the tournament lately, losing games. St. John's lost against DePaul yesterday. Seton Hall lost against Butler. Xavier lost against Providence. Stanford, unfortunate victim tonight, fell against Oregon. 61-60. Yep, Vaughn a Cal fan here, so he's happy about that, and I think Cal's winning. I'm going to update you guys just a moment. There we go, Braden's naming change right there. With a name change, 61-60. Classic name change we got. If you guys are new here, hit the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe if you're really digging the content. I cover basketball action, play-by-play of basketball, college games, NBA games. Hit me up in the chat as well who you're rooting for out here. If you're going for Michigan State, type in MSU. If you're going out for Ohio State, type in OSU. If you guys are new. Yeah, I'm definitely going to check out the levels for some reason after the stream. There's something different about the hardware settings. I'll have to take a look at it. By the way, San Diego State leading Boise State. 28 seconds remaining. 61-58 to score. And Colorado just won against USC. 80-62. Brett, welcome to the stream here, man. California up against Oregon State. 33-28 at halftime. Andrew, welcome to the stream here. Taking Michigan fan. Darren going out for Michigan State. Michigan State for Outlaw as well. Adam taking Michigan State. A lot of Michigan State with MSU here. Foggy going out for Ohio State here. Close game indeed. Welcoming Christian right now. 70+ people watching. This is awesome, guys. You guys are the real MVPs. A lot of MSU they're pulling for. BYU, 17 seconds left to go up against San Francisco, but it's not over. 77-73, BYU leading San Francisco by 4. What's good? Welcome in my girlfriend here, Sharif, out to the stream. Let's get that girlfriend hype in the chat here. Welcome in. I-is-you-am. Welcome back to the stream. What's good, Connor? Welcome on the stream, man. Garrett going out for Ohio State here. What a game. Unbelievable matchup. 3:23 left to go, and Ohio State up by 1. Andrew, welcome to the stream here. It's going out for Michigan State in this one. Adam liking Kentucky being the better blue right there. So we're going to get right back into this game. What a matchup. 3:23 left to go. If you guys are new, spike the thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Alright, so inbound coming up underneath. It's going to be Michigan State basketball. 3:23 left to go. Inbound. They pass it, and Hauser didn't know the pass was going for him. Picked off. Ohio State with a steal. 2-on-1 fast break. Going to take it inside, and that's a foul. C.J. Walker is going to go to the free throw line, shoot 2 here for the Buckeyes. Joey Hauser was not paying attention as he cut around the perimeter. The inbound pass was to him, and it went off his back shoulder. Ohio State got the steal, and Walker got fouled, taking it into the lane. 3:16 left to go here. Buckeyes shooting 2. So 3:16 remaining here. 2 free throws coming up by Walker. So Michigan State's 8th personal foul. 8 as well by the Buckeyes. First one is good. 62-60. We got 3:16 on the clock. If you guys are new here, spike that thumbs up, hit the like, hit the subscribe. I appreciate it all for dropping them by. One more free throw here at the line by Walker. And that is good. 63-60 currently. 3:10 left to go. It's going to be Michigan State basketball. Incredible matchup. Going right down to the wire in this one. Aaron Henry, top of the key. He dribbles. Goes inside, and Ohio State going to pick up a foul. The refs are going to say before the shot with a layup. Yeah, Wolverine's so good this season, man. Between Duke and UNC, who do I think's the better blue blood? I would go for Duke there, Christian. So Michigan State at the line here in a bonus. First one hits it by Aaron Henry. By the way, Minnesota in serious danger of missing out on the tournament. They're losing against Northwestern. Minute and 12 left to go. 58-51 the score. Second free throw, good by Michigan State. It's a 1-point game. 3 minutes remaining here. Buckeyes have the ball. Top of the key, C.J. Walker. He dribbles towards his left. Walker puts the ball now into the hands here of Jallo. Passes over left baseline. E.J. Liddell backs his way, pro hop. Puts it up. No good. The refs are going to say play on when there was contact and don't blow the whistle. It's going to go back to Michigan State as they have the ball. Top of the key, Aaron Henry. Aaron Henry puts the ball now in the hands of Rocket Watts. Watts dribbles. Puts it back over to Henry's hands, and the refs again going to call a Buckeyes foul. It's going to send Michigan State in the double bonus now. That's going to be their 10th of the second half. These refs not letting these players play at all today. .232 left to go. Michigan State going to go in the double bonus now. 2 free throws coming up at the line. First free throw coming up, and they get it. That is good. At the line, Malik Hall hits it. Tie game. 63 even right now. Second free throw. Got it. 64-63. Michigan State has taken the lead with 2.5 left to go. Unbelievable game for what's at stake here. 10 ties, 4 lead changes. Largest lead was the Buckeyes by 9. 2:20 remaining. Will Michigan State make the tournament? That's going to be a big question that we'll probably have answered here for you guys in the final 2:15. 3-point shot missed it by Ohio State. Rebound Michigan, Michigan State, 2:10 left to go. Spartans take it past half court. Aaron Henry with the basketball. Dribbles now at the left wing perimeter. Now back out to the top of the key. 2 minutes left to go. Aaron Henry going to slow it down. 13 on the shot clock. Minute 54 left to go. What a game. They will dribble now. Drive inside. Henry underneath. Floats it up. No good. Offensive rebound on the ground. Though lost control of it by Malik Hall, and Ohio State going to pick it up. Here goes the Buckeyes. What a game. Minute 35 left to go. They're going to take it inside off the drive. Layup. No good. Tipped around. Fight for the rebound. Michigan State gets it right back. 1:30 left to go. Spartans have the basketball. What a game. They're also in the double bonus. 10 personal fouls. Second half picked up by Ohio State. Aaron Henry guarded with 1:20 remaining at the top of the key. Henry dribbles towards the left wing. What is at stake here? Michigan State with a win. Improves their NCAA tournament chances. And Ohio State with a loss here. They lose the #1 seed. Jumper. Michigan State drills it. Top of the free throw circle. Jay goes down. Spartans by 3 by Aaron Henry. The star tonight in this game with 18 and a timeout taken with 1 minute left to play by the Buckeyes. What a game. Unbelievable game. Aaron Henry, big jumper. Top of the free throw circle. Drills it. Big time shot right over Liddell. So we are going to go in a timeout right now. What a game. What a game. 1 minute left to play. Unbelievable game. Hey, appreciate Raymond. Thanks so much for stopping by, man. You guys are awesome for dropping by here. 1 minute left to play. It's going to be Buckeyes basketball coming up. One timeout remaining for both of these teams currently. Hey, thanks so much, Gav, for stopping by, brother. If you guys are new here on the stream, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, or ring that notification bell as well. If you'd like to be notified for future live streams I cover here on Behind the Arc Basketball. Tomorrow night, I'll be back for Celtics versus Pacers for play-by-play. Northwestern, by the way, is going to beat Minnesota. Minnesota, I don't think they're going to make it to the bracket now. Minnesota losing 63-54 with 37 seconds left to go. 52 seconds remaining. We're back into Ohio State. Takes the three, missed it. Offensive rebound. Liddell keeps it alive. He gets fouled. E.J. Liddell will go to the line, and he'll shoot two here for the Buckeyes. 48 seconds left remaining. What a game. Brady, welcome back on the stream here. Going out for Michigan State in this one. I'm going to take Michigan for that one, Andrew. Michigan just too good lately. They do play each other twice, though, so potentially a split there. But I'll take Michigan, though. Just too good. First free throw, E.J. Liddell gets it. 66-64. Overtime with Boise State and San Diego State. Wow. Thanks so much, guys, for the updates there. Second free throw, Liddell drills at 48 seconds remaining. Michigan State will get the inbounds. I think how they play this game, they deserve to be in the tournament, in my opinion, for Michigan State. 40 seconds left to go. Michigan State now with the basketball. Hanging in there with the number 4 ranked team in the nation. At the left wing, Aaron Henry pass over to Langford. Jumper, free throw circle. Got it. That is a huge one right there by Joshua Langford. 3-point lead. 24 seconds left to go. A three taken. Ohio State no good. Hit the front rim. They get the offensive rebound. Now right corner three. Walker missed it off the mark. Rebound. Michigan State. 14 seconds left to go. Tipped out of bounds though. They were trying to save the ball. They had in their hands. They lost. They went on the bounces. Ohio State's going to have it back. Holy smokes. What a game. After watching this game here, they deserve to be in the tournament. They deserve to be in the tournament, man. Even if they fall tonight here. What a game. I actually don't have the channel that it's on there. It's on CBSSN, I think. First free throw, good by Ohio State. It was a late fall. The refs are going to say picked up by Michigan State. Wow. So first one is good. E.J. Liddell going to get a second one coming up at the line. Will Kentucky make the tournament? I'm going to say no unless they win the SEC tournament title. That's the only way to get there is the automatic qualifier. Second free throw coming up by the Buckeyes. 14.4 seconds left to go. What a game. And they drill it. 1 point game. What a game here. Michigan State will have it here on the inbound. One timeout remaining by both of these teams. We'll see if they'll take one at some point coming up. They won't yet here. Michigan State will get the inbound. 14.4 seconds left to go. Spartans inbound. Pass over to Hauser. Hauser double teamed. And he gets fouled. Clock will stop with 12.8 seconds. So going to the free throw line. Shooting two. Part of the double bonus. As that will be Joey Hauser here for the Spartans. Huge game. Also, Ohio State as well. Just noticed they're in a double bonus too. Mr. Ganja thought his pick was dead. Northwestern has beat Minnesota. Minnesota has gone from being a top 25 team to now not even in the bracket. Wow. 13 and 11, I believe, now for Minnesota. 12.8 seconds left to go. That is a big wow. By the way, Boise State, San Diego State tied up at 63 going to OT. So two free throws coming up here. First one, no good. Hauser missed it. Hit the front rim for MSU. I'm just going to lower my volume just a little bit in case I have to go bonkers here. Final couple seconds. What a game. 68-67 with 12.8 seconds left to go. And a timeout taken by Ohio State. So they will take a timeout currently with 12.8 seconds left. Huge game, over 160 people on the stream. If you guys are new here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you'd like to be notified about future play-by-play live streams here I cover on Behind Your Basketball. If you guys are new here, it says in blue up at the top, respect each other no matter who you root for. So make sure to go over those channel rules over here if you guys are new. Go KSU. KSU. Cart going for. There you go. OSU, I got you. There we go. I was going to say, it was like, wrong stream there, man. I was going to say Kansas State. Whoa. But Kansas State actually beat Oklahoma. What a game. 12.8 seconds left to go. It's going to be one more free throw here at the line by Michigan State. So Michigan State missed the first one by Joey Hauser. They're going to shoot their second free throw here. Okay, so second free throw coming up by Joey Hauser. 12.8 seconds remaining. One timeout remaining left to go by Michigan State. Ohio State just burned their final timeout. I take Baylor right there, Andrew. All right, free throw coming up here by Hauser. The final one at the line, and he drills it. 2-point lead for MSU, 69-67. 12.8 seconds left to go. Ohio State also out of timeouts. Michigan State down to one timeout left to go. What a game. Here we go, the inbound. Ohio State has it. 10 seconds remaining. They're going to dribble past half court. Dwayne Washington Jr., top of the key. Here we go for the final possession, possibly. Drives inside, puts it up. No good. Missed the layup. Rebound, Michigan State in a foul picked up with 1.4 seconds left to go. Way too much time went off the clock right there. Holy smokes. Dwayne Washington Jr. misses the layup there off the drive to the bucket. And it's going to be two free throws by Michigan State at the line. Unbelievable game. Diego, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm going to have to figure it out later after this one. For some reason. Inside the hardware settings to this. First free throw missed it. Michigan State missed the free throw. They're going to have a second free throw coming up. If they had made both of them, it would have been over. Second free throw by Langford here. Joshua Langford. Free throw number 2. Got it. So they're going to have to hit a 3 to put this one into overtime. Inbound, Ohio State to nobody. Goes out of bounds. Turnover. Went for a full court pass. Went to nobody. Turnover by the Buckeyes with 1.4 seconds left to go. And Michigan State will have it back. Yeah, it was not like an open layup. It was contested, but he could have got it in. He had a lane. It was a little bit clear, but there was somebody underneath the rim. But he had the angle. Dwayne Washington had the angle. Michigan State will get the inbound. 1.4 seconds left to go. Unbelievable. How they played tonight, put them in the bracket. Put this team right here in the bracket. They deserve it. Beating Illinois and Ohio State back-to-back games. What a game. Michigan State going to go back to the free throw line. 1.4 seconds left. First one good. At this point of the year, look who they're winning against to get them into the bracket. Second one, no good by Langford, and it's going to stay Michigan State basketball. I'm a fan for Providence, by the way, so I cover all different types of teams here for college and NBA. So yeah, my prediction was actually wrong, as this game has gone final. Holy smokes here, Michigan State put them in the bracket. Winners tonight, 71-67 MSU. Over Ohio State. What a game. Watch out for Michigan State. A lot of bubble teams losing lately. Seton Hall, Xavier. Earlier today, bye-bye Stanford. Minnesota, bye-bye. Michigan State moving up. Huge victory. Back-to-back top 5 opponents in a row. Illinois and Ohio State this week. Gonna be the team of the week. Appreciate all for dropping by. If you guys are new on my channel here, spike the thumbs up, hit that like, hit that subscribe. Ring that notification bell as well. If you'd like to be notified about future play-by-play live streams, I'm gonna sign off for this one, guys. Really appreciate all for dropping by, being a part here. Before I do sign off, though, closing out. As we got 9 channel members out here: Jack, Jason, Aaron, Edwin, the sports expert, Warren, Robert, James H. made by Aiden. If anybody would like to become a channel member here, it's as low as $1.99 per month for shoutouts here for each and every single one of my members here at the end of my live streams. Thanks so much, guys, for dropping by for this one. Michigan State has won 71-67 here against Ohio State. Moving up, put them in the bracket after that W today, as that's a wrap here for this one. Sign off here, guys, and enjoy the rest of your Thursday night.